Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another video. It's 3 a.m. right now in my country, and in my country, we like to say good morning. Well, not good morning. Magandang umaga sa mga kababayan na nanonood ng video na ito. So, we're back with another video, and something different. Decided to take a break from the A350 because what's happening with it is because I keep getting like WASM crashes with it. So we are back with another video, but it's on board one of my favorite planes. One of my top five favorite planes, the Airbus A330 series. So this is the non-neo variant. Cebu Pacific is the budget carrier of the Philippines, from where I am from. We're flying Cebu 15 from Dubai back to its home base in Manila. So, uh, so this is a 8-hour flight, and the flight uses a Airbus A330 Neo, not the 300 anymore, because Cebu Pacific is already retiring it. But the headwind A330 Neo, it's all right, but I don't want to be using it. So we're gonna be using this, the stock Airbus A330, which is really good for MSFS. So let's hop into the cockpit and set up this aircraft for our journey back to Manila. Let's go. Welcome back. Welcome to the A330 cockpit. We are at Dubai Terminal 1, where Cebu Pacific, uh, well, where Cebu Pacific departs out of. So the A330 cockpit, it's not as modern as you see on unlike the A350. So that's just my rudders just like having a seizure right now. I can't get it to stop, so it will stay like that. So going over here, this is, well, sorry about the flashlight. It will turn off when I turn on the external power. It's MSFS does this, so yeah. So external power on. Then we'll turn on the batteries. Get the IRS aligned already, the ADIRs, and then we'll switch on the signs here. Switching on the nav lights, logo lights. We'll turn on the wing lights for the ground crew for like inspection processing. And that's about it so far. So you can really tell that the A330, unlike the other compared to like us flying the A350 always, the A330 is not that very modern. It was released um, back in the 90s, I think, or 80s even. The first generation. So we're on VAT. Not to mention, I forgot to mention, we are on VATSIM today, and I think Dubai is fully staffed. So yeah, we will be contacting them soon. So over to the flight details here. We have our QNH conveniently placed here. So the QNH is 90909 hectopascals. I've got to say, since Microsoft worked with Builds to develop this aircraft, I think they really did a good job on this. So, oh, yeah, sure, we'll turn on the cabin lights, which is oddly blue. I don't know how to change that to like normal, but it comes in like that. Go over here to the payload. We'll load it from SimBrief here, and then we'll apply the load. Instant. There you go. So yeah, we can disregard the warnings that's happening right now. Double checking the nav data here, and we'll put on init request for our flight plan. There you go. So 5J015, I think this should be Seb015 for ACARS. Cost index 120. The cruising level will be 37,000 feet with a lot of step climbs along the way. So yeah, let's call on ground for our. Do they have PDC? No, they don't. Okay. So let's call on ground 118.35. Watch, it's gonna be really busy. Oh, it's not that busy. All right. Okay. You can just hear the throttles moving. Sorry. Okay, let's call ground.
Emirates 551, continue taxi Lima 4, right Mike, holding point Mike 13 Alpha for runway 30 right.
Continue to Lima 4, right on Mike, and also Mike 13 Alpha for runway 30 right.
Ground Masal Khair, Air France 662, approaching Kilo Kilo, and just to confirm, requested stand Charlie 57.
Emirates, correction, Air France 662, continue taxi Kilo, hold Kilo Golf.
Continue taxi Kilo, hold Kilo Golf, Air France 662.
And Air France 662, you can expect stand Charlie 57.
Charlie 57, Air France 662, thank you very much.
Dubai ground, good evening. Cebu 15 information in the onboard. Stand Charlie 59, Airbus A330, request clearance to Manila.
Cebu 015, Dubai ground, low clear to Manila. Yeah, clear Manila, 01 Foxtrot departure. Maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 6211.
6211. Put me on the Ivoro 1 Foxtrot. Cleared to Manila, Ivoro 1 Foxtrot departure, climb maintain 4,000, squawking 6211, Cebu 015.
Cebu Air 015, read back correct information. India is currently QNH 1, correction, the QNH 0999 hectopascal, report ready for push and start.
Alright, we have information India board 0999 hectopascals, and we'll call for push soon. Cebu 015. Alright, he put me on the Evero 1 Fox.
Airbus 5202, requesting taxi to the holding point, alright.
The Iris is already on.
Airbus 5202, taxi Zulu, left Lima 4, hold Lima 4 Alpha.
This will be a really quick video.
Taxiing left to Zima, correction, taxiing left to Zulu, Lima 4, then Lima 4 Alpha, Airbus 5202.
Hang on, I'm gonna lower down the ATC here, so you guys can hear me. 30 right. Huh? What? Ah, sorry. 30 right on the Ivero 1 Foxtrot departure. There we go. Moving on here, we can just paste that. 151.3 on our zero fuel weight, 26.4 on the center of gravity, 54.1 tons we'll be carrying today. And then moving on to our takeoff briefing. Takeoff sync. We want 30 right weather's in there already. And then we could just simply
Lufthansa
send this
631, you still
to
with me?
our FMS. There you go. And the final step here.
Emirates 551, contact UAE radar, frequency 132.150.
6211 in our squawk.
132.150, goodbye, have a good day.
So, we'll turn on the APU already. Oh, a bit too early, my bad. There.
Dubai ground, good evening, sir. Emirates 774, request for clearance to Mumbai.
While this is loading, while this is loading, while
Emirates
this is turning
774,
on,
Dubai ground a little cleared Mumbai. Euro 1 Foxtrot departure.
I'm gonna set
Maintain
using
altitude
altitude
4,000
now.
feet, squawk 6221.
And oh, that reminds me, I need to send.
Air
I
France
need
662,
to.
confirm holding Kilo Golf.
I need to set up the step
Negative, I think we
climb.
just passed Kilo Golf Air France.
So
625.
here,
No problem,
I think-
Flywest 5202, hold position.
hang on, give me a second.
Emirates 774,
Step out, stare.
say again please, departure roll.
Emirates 774, standby, brake brakes, Flywest 5202, hold position.
So go.
Holding position.
Air France 662, continue taxi Kilo, stand Charlie 57.
Kilo and Charlie 57.
So we have to put this
Thank
here.
you, right.
Go V.
Flywest 5202, once the Air France is taxied, taxi Lima 4, hold Lima 4 Alpha.
What?
Taxiing to Lima 4 Alpha,
Golf.
to the Air France 777, Flywest 205. Welcome.
What?
No problem. Emirates 774, you ready to copy?
We are ready. Emirates.
Oh wait.
Emirates
Hang on.
774,
I think I
cleared
forgot how to
to
do
Mumbai,
this.
01 Foxtrot departure. Maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 6221.
Clear to destination is pilot,
There, okay.
30 right, and Euro 1 Foxtrot arrival, departure, and initial climb 4,000
Click on
feet, and
the
outwalk 6221.
Flight
Emirates
directors
774.
here.
Emirates 774, read back correct information. India's current QNH 999 hectopascal, report ready for push and start.
QNH 999 information
Oh
confirmed.
wait.
Emirates
That's
774.
supposed to be the other way, I think.
Ground hello,
I just
971
love to have
Kilo, requesting
both
terminal P.
VORs on standby. Alright, the APU is available, and then we'll turn on the APU, please.
LL971 Dubai ground to low. Sorry, did you have a specific
The
stand
external power?
requested?
Negative, just terminal B.
And this is the annoying bit. We have to go.
LL971, no problem, taxi Kilo, hold it, Kilo Golf.
This is the annoying bit. Since I can't
Contact
really.
Kilo, all the Kilo Golf, 971.
Yeah, I can't remove the chocks. So we have to do it
5202,
manually.
continue taxi Lima
have to go
4,
out
right
again.
Mike, holding point Mike 13 Alpha for runway 30 right.
And then remove it.
Continue to the right via Mike and holding point Mike 13 Alpha
That's
for
the-
the runway 30 right, Flywest
What's going
5202.
on? I don't know what happened there, but okay. I accidentally pressed 6 on my numpad key. That's that's for my cockpit view. But oh well. Alright. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and load up GSX. There's an update. It's fine. And we'll remove the GPU. GPU removed. I don't think I have my wing view set up here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready.
Yeah, I don't have my wing view set up here. While the tug can... Oh, wait, hang on. While the tug is connecting, we'll turn on the beacon lights. We have already turned on the fuel pumps here. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up my cockpit view. Really weird to see the
Departure checks completed. Bypass
to
pin
see the
inserted.
cabin blue. Makes me really uncomfortable. I don't know why is it actually blue. It's not supposed to be blue. Well, anyways, this is the business class cabin. Cebu Pacific doesn't have this because it is because their A330s, fun fact, their A330s are the most densely packed plane ever recorded, ever made by Airbus. It's 400 and I think it's 430 seats crammed in an A330, in which the A330 is designed for like 200 plus seats or 300-ish seats. But yeah, their A330 is a lot more densely packed. It's 440 seats. So yeah. Anyway, I can't really set the cockpit view the window view properly. So we'll have to do that later. Anyways, call for push by ATC. I forgot to squawk mode Charlie. There. So that's on now. Alright. And the background Cebu 015 request push.
Cebu 015, stand Charlie 59, push and start approved, face east on taxiway Zulu.
Facing east on Zulu with Cebu 015. Right.
LL971, you were supposed to hold at Kilo Golf. You passed that now. Taxi left Juliet 1, stand Charlie 62.
And release the parking brakes.
All engines clear.
My apologies, I searched for it and
Alright.
couldn't find it, so I left on Juliet 1, Charlie 6.
So at 1927,
5202, contact UAE
we
radar
are
now frequency
officially
132.150.
122.150, thanks for say goodbye, 5202.
Flight 5202, correction, contact goodbye departure 124.9.
I have to load up Navigraph charts because this plane doesn't have an EFBs. Surprise.
Emirates 209, read back correct information. India's current
Well, it does, but
999 hectopascal, report ready for push and start.
doesn't have the Navigraph option. There you go, just gonna zoom in here. Symlink is not responding. There you go. I prefer to have it like this. It's like a Lido chart, but yeah. Anyway, we're starting engine number 1 here. Looks like Dubai is slowly picking up the pace. You can see the spacing here. There's I forgot what's the airline name. I don't want to offend anyone. El Al there. I was about to say Air Israel. There's the Air France. Boeing 777, nice. I'm gonna switch off the cabin lights. This looks just horrendous.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
I think I may have to adjust my cockpit view here. Yeah, I think this looks a lot better. There you go. Both engines available. Okay. Turn off the APU here. And the dome lights. Ooh. Very cozy. Alright, we'll just wait for the ground crew to
Tow truck disconnected.
leave us
Bypass
alone.
bin removed.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the wing
Left
lights.
is clear.
We don't
Right
need
is
that
clear.
anymore. So, ground crew's just leaving the aircraft now. I can't really see the man. But he's somewhere out there. Oh, he's there. Couldn't see him properly. Yeah, there. He's really dark. Bye. One two 4.9 for UAE for departure. 124.9. Okay, now we're good. So set up the radar here. Wait, hang on. I can't really see that well now. Yeah, I think that's all right. Can't really see that well. Hang on. Yeah, that will do. And I remember the plane has auto trim already.
Bravo, welcome to Dubai. Taxi Kilo Stand Foxtrot 3.
And takeoff. So auto brake max signs are on. Cabin is ready. Spoilers are on. Flaps to takeoff. 1+F and takeoff config test.
Emirates 209. Push start proof face west on taxiway uniform.
Goodbye, Cebu 015 request taxi. Gonna go for a taxi already. Yeah.
Cebu Air 015. Taxi Zulu left Juliet. Correction. Taxi Zulu left Juliet 1 Lima 3 or Lima 3 Alpha.
Sorry, can you repeat that for Zulu for correction for Cebu 015? My bad.
Cebu 015, no problem. It's Zulu left Juliet 1 Lima 3 hold Lima 3 Alpha.
3 Alpha. Okay. Zulu left Juliet 1 Lima 3 and hold short of Lima 3 Alpha. Cebu 015. Okay, taxi lights on. And so he wants us Zulu left on Juliet. Yeah, Zulu. This is Juliet. Lima 3 Alpha is here. The holding point. Alright. Sounds easy. It's easy enough, but when your rudders are glitching out, then it's an entirely different story. So first left. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm forgetting something. I'm so used to the A350, that's why. Runway turn off lights. Alright, and this is Juliet.
Emirates 774, request pushing start.
Well, a bit stuttery here.
Emirates 774, stand Alpha 5, push and start approved. Face east on taxiway Zulu.
Push and start approved, facing east and taxiway Zulu, Emirates 774.
Background Emirates 9782 holding at Kilo, requesting taxi to Charlie 45.
To be honest, I don't like the airline but
Emirates 9782, taxi
but their livery is
Kilo,
pretty good.
Charlie 45. Caution, there will be traffic in front turning onto one of the Foxtrot stands, but you should be out of your way by the time you get there.
Taxi Kilo to Charlie 45, and we'll be looking for the traffic, Emirates 9782.
Seabear 015, continue Lima 3 right, Mike, holding point Mike 13 Alpha for runway 30 right.
Okay, continue on to Lima. Sorry, correction. Continue right on Mike and hold for Mike 13 Alpha 30 right to Cebu 015. Hope I said that correctly. Yeah, definitely I did. Oh, hello. I'm supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be there. Nearly entered the cruiser right there.
Lufthansa to Mike Papa, readability 5.
Alright, we are Lufthansa to Mike Papa with information India. Request clearance to München as far.
Lufthansa to Mike Papa, clear München. Red up 2 Foxtrot departure, maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 0577.
Here's München, Riedler to Foxtrot departure, climb 4000 and squawk 0577, Lufthansa to Mike Papa.
Lufthansa to Mike Papa, read back correct information. India is currently QNH 999 hectopascal. Report ready for push and start.
Welcome, Lufthansa to Mike Papa.
Oh, we've got a long way to go. God.
Seabear 015, contact Dubai arrival frequency 124.9.
Dubai arrival on 124.9, Cebu 015. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dubai arrival, hello. Cebu 015 on Mike for Mike 13 Alpha.
Cebu 015, Dubai departure today via Mike 13 Alpha, clear for takeoff, runway 30 right, the wind 260 degrees, 5 knots.
Via Mike 13 Alpha, clear for takeoff, runway 30 right, Cebu 015. Sorry, I need to keep checking the charts here.
Vacated.
3552, taxi right, Kilo, hold Kilo, Kilo.
Sorry, taxi right, Kilo, and hold which one?
Hold Kilo, Kilo.
Okay, right in Kilo and hold Kilo, Kilo. 3552.
3552, contact ground 118.35.
118.35.
Is there someone landing on 30 right? Looks like there is. Look, there's a plane. Is he heading for us? Is he heading towards 30 right? Hopefully he's not.
It looks like I could still intercept for landing for 30 left with 23 Sierra.
That's 23 Sierra, roger. Your fifth land runway 30 left. If you want to make a visual, that's approved. Vacate by Kilo 6.
Vacate by Kilo 6, clear to land 30 left with 23 Sierra.
And 23 Sierra.
Oh, I think he's in trouble, yeah. He can't, like, control his plane very well. I think something is wrong with his plane. Well, that's the reality of flight simulating. Sometimes things break. Well, most of the time things break, actually. Whew, those stutters. I don't know if that's coming from my CPU or my graphics card. Alright, gonna go ahead and do 40. That's more than 40, but whatever. Alright, we got Man Flex SRS runway all the first is blue. 100 knots. Oh, it's very stuttery. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gears up. Whoa, what's going on with my plane? That's the rudders, I think, or the winds. Alright, we got thrust, climb, climb. Trying to level out here. Level out, level out. The rudders are like really not helping me.
015, report your passing altitude.
Cebu 015, climbing through 1,700.
015, roger. Climb via the SID, altitude 5,000 feet. Cancel speed restrictions, high speed is approved.
5,000 via the SID, cancel speed restrictions, high speed approved. That's Cebu 015, thanks. Alright, so high speed is, we can basically just climb at a speed of 250 knots already. So we can accelerate faster and get to our cruising altitude faster.
015, turn right, direct Evuro, climb altitude 13,000 feet.
Right, direct Evuro and climb to 13,000 for Cebu 015. Evuro. Come on now. There. Yeah, we're getting all these like speed errors, but that's fine. Flaps up. Forgot to turn off the runway turn off lights. Okay, let's start cleaning up the plane. Just gonna disarm the spoilers. Our transition altitude is 150. Oh god, it's the rudders actually. The rudders are freaking out the plane.
Dubai departure, good evening sir. Emirates 774 at holding short of runway 30 left via at kilo 11.
Sir, waited.
774, runway 30 left.
Auto tiller, rudder controls, tiller.
Cross runway 30 left to 30 right, Emirates 774.
The cause of the swaying movement is my rudders. Okay, I think it's stopped.
First 230, taxi right, kilo, contact ground mobile 8.35.
Taxi kilo, contact log 118.305 to say.
Airbus 209 is about departure. So.
Oh my god, this rudders are like. I really need to like get a. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, hello.
Airbus 205.
That's not me who's touching it.
Behind the departing company Airbus A340. via Mike 13 Alpha, American weight, runway 30 right for height.
Feel like I'm gonna tear my rudder off.
MSFS2024, runway 30 right, short clear for takeoff. The wind 200 degrees, 5 knots.
Emirates 774, clear for takeoff, runway 30 right.
I wonder if I could try to fix this. Because if I like leave this aircraft unattended, I feel like the rudder is gonna kick and disconnect the autopilot. Because what any builds has is that they have their own like control system. That's why the rudder doesn't act like this whenever we're flying the A350.
015, radar status 70, demonstrator advice, we get X.
Okay, over to advisory Cebu 015. Thanks for service. Good evening. One two two decimal eight. All right. Well, all right. So we're at 110 now. It's just gonna tune into Unicom here. 122 decimal 8. 122 decimal 8. All right, and we'll climb to our cruising level of 37,000 feet. There you go, slowly accelerating. So I will see you guys later, because I am going to sleep. So when we wake up, we're already starting our descent. So enjoy some of the cinematics. Probably I'll take some right now and then go to sleep, and then you'll see some on the sunrise when we watch the sunrise. So I'll see you guys in a bit, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Plunder dreams and whispered out to the scattered light reflects your mind, splinters facts from fictions. It's dark outside, it's cold in here, there's nothing left but all your fears. You're falling like the moon falls in the sky. There's nowhere to land anyway. Hold me tightly like I was there. Face the things that you don't dare. Whisper softly in your ear, everything is gonna be alright. It's dark outside, it's cold in here, there's nothing left but all your fears. You're falling like the moon falls in the sky.
Back to the flight deck. We are roughly around 150 nautical miles till we start our descent, and we are gonna start planning our descent now. So looking at the flight plan, oh excuse me, I had breakfast. Looking at the flight plan, SMBF is telling us to just runway 24, but so I'm gonna have a look at the weather here. 280 at 6. So yes, we will be using runway 24 for today. So Tattle 3 Papa arrival. So on the Tattle 3 Papa, Tattle, if I can find it. The Tattle 3 Papa, Runway ILS 24. Okay, now we'll go over here to the plan page. And make sure everything is good. Yeah, pretty straightforward arrival. Straight in, then right turn. Pretty straightforward. We'll also add in the our weather information. So the weather information, it's 280 at 6. Some might say that we're planning our arrival a bit too early, but it's better safe than sorry, because sometimes I forget to do this, especially when I'm doing something else. So 1011, 32 degrees ground temperature. So it's pretty hot out today, even looking out my window right now. Sun's out. 280 at 6. And our minimums, 375 on our barrow. All right. Don't worry about this. I think the minimum alternate time we have is 20 minutes to Clark Airport. So I think I can just fix that really quick, or maybe not. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Okay, no, that's fine. We need to allow 20 minutes of fuel, so that's 1.8 tons. So if we reach 1.8 tons here, we need to like divert. I think that's how it works. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later once we start descending, because right now we're in a weather system right now. I think I should turn on the fasten seatbelt signs already, just in case for any unexpected turbulence. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later once we start descending into Manila. Welcome back to the flight deck. We're just about to start our descent here. Sorry about the frames because of the volumetric clouds. We're in the middle of like a storm, I think. But I promise the frames will get better. So yeah, just about to start our descent. I think so 160 is our first constraint. So 19 nautical miles to go. Yeah. 7 nautical miles. Man, these frames are really digging it. So we'll put auto brake low for this. Alright, we can start descending now. So while the plane descends, I was researching about how to prevent the WASM crashes. Because on the A350 that I was supposed to do an A350 flight from Helsinki to Tokyo Narita, but unfortunately I did that flight 3 times, and all 3 times of the 3 times I did those flights, 2 WASM crashes, one CTD. So the first time I did it, I had a WASM crash again. The second time I did it, I had a CTD, crash to desktop, went over the North Pole. So I thought, okay, so probably flying all over the North Pole isn't really a good idea. So I took the Middle Eastern route, but I had another WASM crash over Italy. I don't know what was going on, but I did some research online, and it's due to the WASM memory leak that I have. Microsoft said that they fixed it recently with some update 3 beta 2, but I doubt it, especially with my graphics card. So I think I had to turn down some settings. So you could see that the shadows right now, they don't have ray tracing shadows anymore, because before I had ray tracing shadows on, because the shadows look good, like really good actually. So I will be doing another test flight later, and then once that succeeds, I can confidently record another A350 video. But yes, I do have plans getting a new graphics card. I'm aiming at the RTX 5070. Number one, because it's one of the more affordable graphics cards and latest than a 3060, and that rather than getting a 3060 or 4070. And getting the latest one will give me a lot of leeway for upgrading my system. So once I get my graphics card, I think that will be my final upgrade in this PC before I replace my entire desktop altogether, except for the graphics card. So I will be replacing the power supply, my CPU, gonna get a faster CPU, a new motherboard, then faster RAM. Actually no, the RAM that I have right now is alright, but it's pretty slow because I don't have any TMP profiles. No, not TMP, XMP profiles turned on because of Dell's motherboards locking their system, so I can't really access. I don't really have accessibility to unlock my RAM and make it faster, because the max this can do is 3200 megahertz, but it's sitting at the lowest RAM frequency that's set, because in default, whenever you install new RAM, you really the RAM, well, the motherboard will automatically set the RAM sticks into its lowest base clock frequency, and yeah, base frequency. So yeah, it's I can't really change that. Anyway, it's fine. All right, we're out of that storm, thank God. Already turned off the fasten seatbelt signs here. You can already see a bit of the Philippines here. We're over the northern bit. So while the plane descends, I think I'm gonna talk to you more about the graphics card choice, because my birthday is coming up soon, and so I'm planning to get a new graphics card, because my RTX 3050 right now not really suited for long-term use, because the RTX 3050 that I have right now, it was at first it was supposed to be well, actually, oh wait, hang on, what's going on? Okay, well, anyway, I had a, believe it or not, I had a GTX 1650 low power graphics card. So this 1650 was the graphics card that came with the Dell Prebuilt that my dad bought me. And so later on, the GTX 1650, I was flying FSX only, and then P3D V4. But when P3D V5 came out, I was like, oh no, I'm limited by VRAM here, because version 5.1, if you still remember P3D V5.1, it wasn't really the most stable simulator out there. V4 was more stable than V5, and the VRAM, the optimizations for VRAM wasn't all too perfect until version 5.2 came around. Version 5.2 made a lot of VRAM optimizations, making it more accessible to the public for version 5. Your only problem is that you're stuck with low settings, and I didn't like it, especially when you're flying the FS Labs, because those were that Airbus add-on was one of the best that was out for the flight sim community, and it sucked a lot of VRAM out of it. Well, it consumed a lot of VRAM. So I decided to upgrade my computer, because I want to feel more comfortable whenever I'm flying. I don't have to like change a lot of settings when I'm flying. So that's why the sole purpose of the RTX 3050 that I have was so that I can have more VRAM. From 4 gigs, I had 8 gigs already, so I can comfortably fly a plane without any worries. Now that problem rises again, because the RTX 3050 is not able to deliver, number one, the power, and number two, a lot of VRAM buffer. So for that, I need to get a new GPU. That will last me a lot more, because the 60 series, and I think the AAA games today, they don't require more than 8 gigs. They require more than 8 gigs already these days. So especially with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, the settings that you see right now, they were like heavily optimized for my GPU, that I had to like go and tweak a lot when I first purchased the simulator. So we're reaching 16,000 here. I'm gonna take us down to probably I'll descend directly to our intercept altitude, which is roughly around 3,000. Intercept altitude. I mean, like the altitude that we're supposed to intercept the localizer in. So roughly around 3,000 will do. And the transition altitude is 130. Okay. We don't really have to plan the arrival because this is my home airport. I should know this by heart. So I know where exactly Cebu Pacific parks their planes, especially for their flights to Dubai. $8,000. Still descending here. We have to get down as soon as possible now because we're about to intercept the localizer right here. Actually, hang on. Let me double check this. L101. I think, yeah, that's basically the shortcut. L101. Oh, I know. That's that LL401. Yeah, it's basically this. So we have to be at 2,000 then. So this plane really needs to like descend quicker now. Launch like more speed brakes here. Sorry if you can hear the background noise. Alright, we're starting to slow down now. I think we really need to start descending now, please. Yeah, we're way too high. Alright, open descent. Give out some speed brakes here. Yeah, you can see why I used ray tracing shadows, because of this. There's always like some shadow flickering here.
Cebu 015, good morning.
Cebu 015, good morning. Who was that? Okay, we're over the city of Antipolo. About to intercept the localizer here. Middle of traffic is Correct. Cebu 015 is inbound to intercept the localizer Island Support 224 Manila. Engage, arm the localizer here. Double checking if it's recording. Yeah, it's still recording. There you go. Oh, we're supposed to be at 2,000, above 2,100. Take out the speed brakes. Arm them. Approach mode armed. Alright, we can take flaps 1. Localizer captured. There you go. Flaps 2. There, we got 7.8 nautical miles to go. Six and a half nautical miles now. I forgot to say established. No traffic, Cebu 015 fully established, runway 06, house approach, Manila. Alright, gear down. Those lights already set. Man, I forgot how slow it takes. How slow the landing gear lowers. While that's happening, we'll take flaps 3. Slowing down the plane a bit. Alright, flaps full. 1,000 now. I have control. Alright, so let's try to minimize the rudder movement, because if it starts oscillating, we'll be in big trouble. Yeah, you can see I'm starting to fight with the rudders. Yeah, the rudder movement is making me lose a lot of speed. right. Continue. And we're down.
Nice, that's about it.
My reverse is not working. Oh, there. Reversers. Huh. Alright. And welcome down to Manila. No traffic, Cebu 015, vacating runway 06. Correction, runway 24, middle traffic. Ah. Beautiful. Sorry about the frames. I think it's because of one window setting that I forgot to disable. But anyway. 8 hours and 18 minutes. Okay, now it's time for us to park this bad boy. I'll check the landing rate when we park. But that guy said nice landing, so I think it's a pretty good landing. Since there's not that much traffic. So welcome to Manila, my home airport. Cebu Pacific uses Terminal 3, which we are going to right now. What was that? Did he go around? Wait, did I land on the wrong side of the runway? I think I did. Okay, so for parking, we'll just use this. We'll just use that stand ahead of us. Or, well, we're in Asia right now, so we use Bay. Bay 107. Oh my god. It's glitched again. Alright, I guess we're not using GSX for parking. I think we'll just have to eyeball it. What? Why is my light still on? Oh, it's the runway turn off lights. Think that will do, that line. Because our left engine was about to enter the red, yeah, it's on the red zone. It's fine. Parking brake set and engine off. Okay, beacon lights off. And welcome to Manila. Landing rate -148. Hey, it's not that bad. Ah. Hey, hang on. 5J01015. We departed, I think, 056, and then we arrived at Bay 107. Not a bad landing for an A330. Well, oh shoot, wait, our brakes are hot. My bad. Well, that's the end of the video. So thank you guys for joining with me on this journey from going to my home country. And hopefully I can solve the issue with the WASM crashes with the A350, because I really want to fly the planes. One of my favorite plane in the entirety of like the Airbus fleet. So, and I just want to fly it, but with the amount of WASM crashes it has, I don't really feel comfortable flying it yet. So I may have to like do some debugging, or if it's just my hardware altogether. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you wanna leave a like, if you want, subscribe. You don't have to see one of these videos. And I'll catch you on the next one, hopefully with an A350 flight. So, see ya.